What up, everyone? This is Mr. Lord, Dr. Professor, Dark Joker, with another edition of When, Where, Pick, and Dare, where I pick games for the various games that are occurring tomorrow. Whether it's football, baseball, basketball, basically whatever games I want to pick, I will pick them. With all that being said, on with the video. MLB. Arizona Diamondbacks versus Pittsburgh Pirates. Diamondbacks have a 38.2% chance to win. The Pirates have a 61.8% chance to win. This game is at Pittsburgh. First starting pitchers for Diamondbacks, Buffett has an ERA of 4.43 with a 1.32, and Chandler for the Pirates has an ERA of 4.47 with a 1.39. So that's not really good pitching for either team. Not really significant difference here. For injuries for the Diamondbacks, Lourdes Gurriel Jr., Jordan Lawlar, and Tommy Troy are on 10 AL. Michael Soroka and Dre Jameson are on 15 AL. For the Pirates, Esmeralda Valdez is day-to-day. Chris Stavinsky's on 60 AL. Spencer Horwitz is on 10 AL. Rafael Flores Jr. is on 7 AL. Evan Sisk is on 15 AL. For stats, Pirates have a higher batting average, have more runs, hits, home runs, higher on base percentage, slugging percentage, ERA, more walks as hits or innings pitched, more walks, strikeouts. Diamondbacks have a higher opponent batting average. With these stats, Pirates have a batting advantage, or neither side's a pitching advantage. So I say with the home field advantage and the batting advantage, I think the Pirates will beat the Diamondbacks. Texas Rangers versus Tampa Bay Rays. Rangers have a 32.9% chance to win, and the Rays have a 67.1% chance to win. This game's at Tampa Bay for starting pitchers. For the Rangers, Quantrill's ERA of 4.05 with a 1.31, and Jax for the Rays has an ERA of 3.89 with a 1.22. Now, Quantrill is only pitching 53 and a third innings this year, while Jax is pitching 81. So let's look at Quantrill's career. So for his career, he has an ERA of 4.33 with a 1.33. So that's good pitching for Jax, not really good pitching for Quantrill. So definite starting pitching advantage for the Rays. For injuries for the Rangers, Martin, Chris Martin's on 15 AL. Cody Freeman, Corey Seager, Kyle Higashioka are on 10 AL. Jordan Montgomery's on 60 AL. For the Rays, Darrell Walls is day-to-day. Jake Fraley's on 10 AL. Steven Wilson, Jonathan Heasley, and Gavin Lux are on 60 AL. For stats, Rays have a higher batting average, have more runs, hits. Rangers have more home runs. Rays have a higher on-base percentage. Rangers have a higher slugging percentage, ERA. More walks as hits or innings pitched. More walks, strikeouts. Higher opponent batting average. With these stats, Rays have a batting advantage. Neither side has a pitching advantage. So I say with the home field, starting pitching, and batting advantages, I think the Rays will beat the Rangers. New York Yankees versus Chicago White Sox. Yankees have a 48.8% chance to win. The White Sox have a 51.2% chance to win. This game is at Chicago. For starting pitchers for the Yankees, Cole has an ERA of 3.92 with a 1.1, and K for the White Sox has an ERA of 4.21 with a 1.37. So it's good pitching for Cole, not really good pitching for K. So definite starting pitching advantage for the Yankees. For injuries for the Yankees, Aaron Judge and Clark Schmidt are on 60 AL. Carlos Rodon's on 15 AL. Giancarlo Stanton and Cody Bellinger are on 10 AL. For the White Sox, Austin Hayes, Jordan Leisure, Yolander Baroa, Kai Bush are on 60 AL. Tyler Gilbert's on 15 AL. For stats, White Sox have a higher batting average, have more runs, hits. Yankees have more home runs, White Sox fire on base percentage. Yankees fire slugging percentage. White Sox fire ERA. More walks as hits, innings pitched. More walks. Yankees have more strikeouts. And White Sox have a higher opponent batting average. With these stats, White Sox have a batting advantage. Yankees have a pitching advantage, so those will cancel out. So then let's say despite the home field advantage that the White Sox have with the starting pitching advantage, I think the Yankees will beat the White Sox. Chicago Cubs versus St. Louis Cardinals. The Cubs have a 45.4% chance to win. The Cards have a 54.6% chance to win. This game's at St. Louis. First starting pitchers for the Cubs, Rhee has an ERA of 4.85 with a 1.42, and McGreevy has an ERA of 3.87 with a 1.13. So it's good pitching for McGreevy, not really good pitching for Rhee. So definite starting pitching advantage for the Cards. For injuries, for the Cubs, Ethan Roberts, Hobie Milner, Riley Martin are on 15-day IL. Matt Shaw's on 10-day IL. Tyler Austin's on 6-day IL. For the Cards, Riley O'Brien's day-to-day. Jojo Romero's on 15-day IL. Ramon Urias and Max Rochkick are on 6-day IL. For stats, the Cubs have a higher batting average, have more runs, hits, home runs, higher on base percentage, slugging percentage, ERA. Cards have more walks as hits, innings pitched, more walks. Cubs have more strikeouts, and Cards have a higher opponent batting average. These stats, Cubs have a batting and pitching advantage. So yeah, so it's so early in the game, the batting advantage and starting pitching advantage will definitely help. But once the game I'd say then, despite the home, the that point, the overall pitch advantage for the Cubs is going to play a role, along with that batting advantage. So I say, despite the home field advantage and the starting pitching advantage for the Cards, with the batting and overall pitching advantage, I think the Cubs will beat the Cardinals. And that's it for picks. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my picks. Do you agree with them? Do you not? If you have different picks, you can put them in the comments. But other than that, please like, subscribe, and all that. Thank you for listening, and look forward to the next video.